Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about spirituality and its very important dimension called services. Okay, this one is a very important dimension because when you look into the life of the people, very few people are dedicated their life to service. Many people are trying to extract something from someone or something from the nature, but very few people are, you can say, dedicate and devote their life in terms of services. Services means what? Services means people who are in a problem and people who are in a need, other people solve it. If he or she has a knowledge, he or she, our third gender, have a knowledge to do this. Okay, so first of all, it is very important is for doing any service you have some skill what other people required, you have some money what other people require, you have something what other people is required. For that you have to enhance your mechanism and also develop a thought, and or you can understand your life in such a manner that service is a dimension through which you are capable of knowing the fruit of liberation. In many, you can say, when you go to many sacred places, many people devote their time and life for services of the human being in terms of food, in terms of cloth, in terms of knowledge, in terms of power, in terms of what other people are needed. And this, you can say, aspect is nurtured in many parts of the life, not only in one arena, in many arena this fruit of service is nurtured. And it is very important for humanity that if we want to live a good full-fledged life, or you can say if we want to live as a being, then we have to understand the dimension of service in every field that service is required. Okay, and first of all, if you want to provide service, you have something, so for that you have to acquire knowledge, understand different things, so that other people who are in need of something, you are able to give them. So let's say in, you can say, services, I am touching 5 to 6 different dimension, and in each and every dimension I try to open its various sub dimension. So for example, let's say, sir, you can say job, in whichever service we are, either in a government service, either in a private service, or both or either you can say you are doing nothing, everything is a service. How? Because in government service you serve the government from the lower level to the higher level, that means from the level of a peon to a level of officer. In every terms you are serving the government. Government serves a large number of people who are not yet receive what is you can say required to achieve. For example, in government services, for we know that civil services in all parts of the world, in different countries, the name of the service is different, but civil services, government employee in bank, okay, in teacher, in education field, in health field, doctor, in the field of officer who are implemented program and policy, in the field of, you can say, police. There are many government police who are working for the safety and security of the region. That means all the government employee in different arena, in health, in education, in security, in business, in, you can say, travel, everyone is tried to help someone, try to serve someone, that's only they give reward for their service. For example, our military are securing our border so that infiltrators or non-social elements are not entering with our body in our country and create a chaos in the country, because we know that in country different activities is going on, economic development going on, talk on peace is going on, talk on yoga is going on, talk on technology development is going on, how to enhance peacefulness in the whole world is going on. If infiltrators come and destroy whole and create a chaos, then anything is not happen in a smooth manner. So we have to be grateful to our military, grateful to our navy, and grateful to our air force, as well as in future space, you can say, space forces who are securing our border, so that whatever we think of, whatever we are trying to implement, whatever we want to do in this country and also implement that idea in the whole world, we do it in a smooth manner. And other people say, if a leader is come who want to change the world, he have some skill, that leader acquired some skill which is not acquired by the most number of people, and most number of people are struggling to achieve it, or you can say give their time and devotion to achieve it. So if a leader come, other people are doing their job, so that leader do their job in a better manner, and we achieve the desired result. So we have to understand that in services we do not have to just respect leader, we have to respect each and every human being who are contributing someone for the service of the other human. For example, our government is run by the Prime Minister, Council of Ministers and different officers. Well, people on the ground level who are serving them are also a service provider, like a peon, like a gardener, like a, you can say, constable on a police scale, in terms of security, in terms of vendors who are providing fruit, vegetables and this thing. All contribution of each and every one is important. When you go into the market, you see fruit vendor. If you require fruit and fruit vendor are not there, you have to travel, let's say 2 to 3 kilometer for any, you can say, shopping mall where you can get that fruit. Or and we know that not in every near about area shopping mall is located. Even in cities, your house is near the shopping mall or different thing, but if we consider the all number of people, it is difficult to go to the shopping mall on daily basis and you can say purchase vegetable and fruit and small stuff like flour and extra and other different things. So it is very important that people who are serving in any arena, we have to show our devotion, we have to show our respect toward them, because without them our life is not fulfilled. Without them we are, you can say, not doing something which we want to do in our life. For example, we want to eat fresh food, fruit, fresh vegetable. We want to, you can say, purchase, you can say, fresh flowers for our smell, for our decoration as well as for worshipping. So it is the small vendors who are, you can say, making their shop on a street side, and we go there and purchase it. On daily basis we require it a fruit. In mall we know that it is for, in not all mall but in most of the mall, these fruit and vegetable of 2, 3, 4 days or you can say weekdays old. So if we want to do what we want in a beautiful manner, in a manner in which we want, then it requires the contribution of large number of people. In our life also, just go into the market, purchase, just go to the travel, eat small thing, just go in a temple, worship, flowers are provided by you, priests are sitting there who provide you some mantras and stuff like this. When you go to shopping mall, people give you some cloth and other thing. When you move to travel, auto rickshaw provide you service. So on many occasion, on many level, service are provided by the human being. Okay, when you travel, if you use a personal vehicle, altogether different thing, but petrol is provided by the petrol pump. When you use private vehicle, driver is providing you a service. When you go to a travel place, that travel place guide is providing you service. When you go into the travel place, who make that monument or make that, you can say, natural place, you have to pay devotion toward them. When you move out of it and go to a shopping mall, you whatever purchase, service is provided there. That means on many a scale, in just one task, service is provided on a 10 to 12 different level. And as much as your task become complex, number of people who are serving you becoming more and more. Okay, so it depend on the complexity of work and also people who are able to solve it. Let's say there are many things are needed in the world which are problematic and we are not able to solve it. So it required a conscious human being. It required a, you can say, updated mechanism who can understand the problem, decipher the problem, decipher its, you can say, symptom, and then cure it from a step by step manner. So it is, problem is there, but also human beings, a conscious human being required who can solve this problem in a better, you can say, in a beautiful manner. Okay, so remember, service is a good thing, but first of all we have to create a conscious and wonderful, joyful human being who understand the problem, solve the problem and enhance the life of the human being. Okay, let's move on to the different service arena. When we watch sports, when we go into the stadium and want to watch the sports, someone is playing there. Okay, that means all the, let's say for example in cricket, all the 22 players are entertaining us, and we are paying attention on each and every player. Someone is hitting the ball, someone is throwing the ball, someone is fielding, someone is running. So each and every activities, each and every service is provided by the player to us. And we go there to watch this phenomena. If that player are refused to play, then we are not entertaining or we are not seeing the magic of sports, and we are deprived of that, you can say, magic of sports. And it is happening in every sports, not only in cricket, in tennis, in football, in volleyball, in Olympic sports like running, swimming, discus throw, javelin throw, or in all other sport, we are going to understand the magic of play and how people use their body and mind and play that game, and we enjoy it. So it is a service provided by the player to us if we are a audience. If we are playing, service was provided by the audience, because if we are playing, no one is watching, then data is not collected in the world, and we do not have a proper research on the basis of development of body and mind when people are playing. So in both sides, services provided to. When you are playing, service provided by the audience, service provided by the cameraman, service provided by the, you can say, TV channels who are, you can say, broadcasting is, services provided by the government, service provided by the audience. And when you are in audience stage, services provided by the players, government, TV channels, and all those stuff. So in both the aspect, and in every aspect, and also in both the dimension, service is provided to you. In movies, very good example, when we watch movies, we learn something from the movies, and this service is provided by the actor, actresses, director, producer, crew member, because all these people are working for years and they produce something, release on a platform also provide a service to us, and we watch it, we devote our time or money, but service in both way. If we are in audience seat, then service is provided by the all crew member, producer, director, actor, actress, OTT platform, TV platform, cinema halls, all the services provided. And when we are in the other side, that means, let's say if I am an actress, then service is provided by the audience and other member who are recognizing my work, who are praising my work, as well as giving me work, giving me work to fulfill my, you can say, ambition and fulfill my desire. So in this manner, because when we understand movie, when we see movies, we understand the social, many of time we understand the social reality, what people are thinking, on which dimension they want to make movie, because movie required a lots of time, lots of money, lots of effort. So people who devote money, time and effort in one direction, we have to watch it, understand it, what is going on in the mind of the people, and how they can put their idea in front of the camera so that other people see it. Okay, so it is very important arena. Let's say we are going into the dance. When we are in, first of all, in audience side, when we are seeing dance, some people is tuning their energy with the music and dance, and it look like something is throbbing within the human being, which is matching with the tune of the music and dancing here and there. And through this we understand the magic or mystery of the how creation happened, because we know that Shiva is known as the cosmic dancer. That means when he dance, creation happen. Many people say that, and it may also be true, because in physics we know that through Big Bang creation happen. So in spirituality, people say that through this it happened. So see how it happen is only one thing, this happened, but many people have their different you can say thought and different perception about how it is happen. And reality is that when it is happen, it happen in its own manner. Who are conscious, who are meditative, understand it in a better manner than people who are just thinking and predicting something. Okay, so we have, it is very important for us. For example, if let's say I am a learner, if I seek something, then I have to gain the knowledge from the original, from the you can say original people, from the original creator who are created this. For example, if I want to know the tree, I do not ask to the other people, I just go near the tree, meditate sometime near the tree, pay attention on it, and find the source of it. If I find the source of each and everything, there is no requirement of middleman, there is no requirement of filtration. Because if filter are coming, middlemen are coming, you are losing something, connection with the reality. And it is very important if we want to know something. And this is service provided by the creator. Just look around you, birds, plants, roots, insects, soil, water, fire, space, cloud, sun, moon, stars, all these things are created by the creation, and we pay attention on it, we know something, different dimensions are open in our mind, and this is a service provided by the creator to us. So we have to devote it toward themselves. This is not only the service, without them we are not living. We know that without air we are not living, without soil, that means without eating something we are not living, without water we are not living. So these are not only things which are created by the creator, but only these are things, without them we are not living. And we know that for human being the most precious thing in their life is their life itself. If they do not keep their life in a full-fledged manner, and they do not live a full-fledged life on this planet Earth, this life is not worth living. So we have to pay attention on each and everything, understand which thing is provide service to us, and on what level we are providing service to them, and understand the exchange of services, and apply this knowledge in our mind that at whichever stage possible, try to become a serviceman. That means give service to human being at whichever level possible, and first of all for that you have to become a conscious human being. If you are conscious, if you are aware, then you provide service on a much larger scale, on a much complex scale than on other steps. For example, if I want to understand about the sun, let's say if I want to understand about the sun, so I have to dedicate my time and life to pay attention on sun. I have to watch its cycle, go to different region, ask its different you can say changing behavior, changing weather, relation of weather with sun, relation of earth with sun, relation of moon with sun, relation of life form with sun. So I have to, you can say, decipher many dimensions, and if I collect all the dimensions, I get some data. That means I have to devote my time and life to understand the sun. In this manner, if I want to know something, I have to fully dedicate it to that part, and it is very important that in this lifetime, time and energy is limited. As an entity, we are very small, but in terms of experience, we understand we are going to the core of the creation. So our experience is very important. No other creature on this planet Earth is capable of experience at that much extent at which human beings are capable of. So we have to understand the mystery of life, mystery of creation, and also pay even of attention on our mechanism, because this is the most sophisticated machine on planet Earth, and through this machine only you can experience whatever you want, whatever data you gather, whatever you want to experience in the world, whatever you want to deliver in the world, everything is directly associated with your mechanism. So if you keep it in a good state, all types of dimensions are opening in your mind, all types of emotions are opening in your mind, all types of, you can say, all types of cells are working on its full potential, and in this manner you are capable of receiving what is provided by the other human being, as well as also giving what you want to deliver in the world. So it is very important. In every lecture, the importance or the core is focus on your attention, because we know that in each and every atom same energy is throbbing, and that energy is throbbing within us. That much it is possible that we connect all the energy, and if we want to know all the energy, that means we want to know the creation, not only this creation, first, last, before that, after that, and everything in between. We want to know everything from atomic to cosmic. So for this, attention is enough, awareness enough, sophistication of body is enough, as well as complexity of thought is, or complexity of, you can say, cell is enough, because we know that we are multi-cell organism. That means 37 trillion cells are working within us. They are providing service to us, because if I assume myself as a company, that means in my company 37 trillion employees are working, and all 37 trillion employees are working for this mechanism, for keeping this mechanism in a good state. So if you are not dedicated your time and life understanding for how you keep your cell healthy, then how that cell is working for you in a better manner. So it is very important that first of all we have to understand our mechanism, provide service to our cell, then only cells are providing service to us. In everywhere, two-way communication is happening. If you provide service to someone through devotion, through dedication, or through morality, they provide service to you. It is possible on many occasions, or not. So it is also less, you can say, lack of awareness and lack of updation of the mechanism, because it is the true nature of your mechanism that if most of the dimension, most types of dimension are open your mechanism, then automatically, without any thought, without any morality, without any teaching, automatically your life is function in its true manner. And the true functioning of life means he or that life want to understand what is happening there within their mechanism and what is happening outside their mechanism. So we know that if we are not healthy, if you are not educated, if you are not aware, we are faces lots of problem, and we are not deliver what we want to deliver in the world. So that's why many people are suffer. Many people say that no, this is not happening, this is my bad luck, this is not happening because this is not good. No, see, the magic and the mystery of creator is that creator put you in a play of game on which is going on planet Earth, and that creator put you in a position so that you understand your position, understand the world, and move out from that position and achieve your full potential. It is very, very important. If you are, let's say, living in an area, in a village area, if you want to understand the whole world, you have to put more effort than people who are living on some, you can say, in area which is very comfortable and suitable, and they do not have to do much of work. So if you want to do that, you have to put on a place, so that let's say you are on a step 1, some people are on step 15, and you have to go to the step 100. So if you want to compete, or if you want to go to the 100, you have to move much faster than the people who are already on a 50th position, because that person who are on a 50th position have to just jump 50, you can say, stairs, but you have to jump 100 stairs. So you have to work as in you can say double speed than a 50th position. Many people are on a position of 90, they have to step just 10 walk, you have to 100 walk. That means you have to work 10 times faster than that person. So it is a position, you have to identify your position and also what you want to do. For example, you are living in a village, you want to just farming your field, eating fruit, eating your meal, and well as marriage and something. So it is a simple task, it not require a large jump, you just walk step wise. But if you want to go to the WTO and raise the issue of the farmer, raise the issue of the farming community, raise the issue of trade in the agriculture, then it require lots of effort, because you have to know aware about the policy and program of the each and every country, problem of the farmers, not only your country, of the different region of the country and different farmers in the whole world. Then you try to communicate in a language which is suitable or which is acceptable in the whole world. That means it requires a lot of efforts. So based on your complexity, based on what you want to do, your work is also depend. So if you choose and the important point is that if you want to serve the large part of the creation, then you have to become more aware and do your activity in a much faster manner, and you can say sync your energy with the creator in such a manner that what is the full potential of what you want to do with your full potential, each and every moment that thing is happening. That's only you are able to do it. That's why I am focusing attention that become meditative in each and every moment of life, because if you are meditative in each and every moment of life, what you want to do automatically done through you, because you are meditative, you are conscious, you are awareness, and you are focus, or you can say focus on your task, that what is your task. Then there is no, you can say, point of wasting time or roaming here and there, depression and watching, you can say, things which are not matter to you. No, these types of problem is automatically gone, because you have a limited amount of time, limited amount of energy, and you are conscious at each and every moment of time. So it is very, very important. Take any case study, take any case. Let's say you are living in a businessman family, okay, that means you know things like businesses, how to do businesses from your parents, from your grandparents, and from your atmosphere. If you want to move from business to, you can say, let's say, force in the security forces, if you want to become a commander in a force, if you want to become an officer in a force, then you have to change your behavior, change your physicality, change your thought, as well as also listen to or understand the things which required to for you to deploy in that area, because you are from one background and you want to move from some other background. Let's say people whose father is already in a military, that people require a very less effort to go there, because data is automatically fed in their mind. Like for you, types of data is data businesses already feeded in your mind. So in this manner, if we want to move from one dimension to another, which are completely new for us, it requires a lot of effort, lot of dedication, lot of devotion, and it is important, because there are two things in the world. First, what you want to do. Second, what is needed in the world. Okay, so which one is important? We have to make a balance on it. Okay, first of all, we have to solve what is needed. If that is solved, then we do what we want to do. Let's say if there is a threat going on our country, war situation is going on. So need is that we have to provide security as much as possible to the people of our country. Instead of it, if we do, let's say I want to do acting. If I devote more time and life in acting, and war like situation is going on our country, there is no point of it. No, if our country is peaceful, our country is not suffering from the terrorist attack, our country is not on a war front zone, then only we enjoy the fruit of economy, art, culture, architecture. When you know that when you go back into the civilization, you know that any civilization is prosper when peace, stability, these types peace, stability, knowledgeable people as well as aware people are living in this civilization. Otherwise civilization is just collapse in a matter of 10 to 12 years. Any civilization like Roman civilization, Chinese empire, Mughal empire, Vedic period, Mohenjo-daro period, all this you can say in Greek empire, empire of you can say Russian, empire of England, all these things are prospering because, and so most one is important is Greek one and Vedic one, because here people are devoted their time and life in understanding their mechanism, and this is the core. Let's say 100 people and we are giving to task to understand the sun. Some people gather data, some people you can say gather their movement, some people gather their color, some people gather their size, some people gather their distance, some people gather their you can say sunrise time, sunset time. That means all the 100 people had gathered different times, different things, but people who experience the sun and who know the core of the sun is the most aware, most you can say conscious human being than all other 99. If all are it, then it is a good thing, but the focus point is that we have to understand the core of everything. If you understand the core, that means we know the software of a machine on which it is functioning. So it is very easy for us to run the machine on a you can say on our desire and in whichever manner we want. So it is important not only this aspect but in every aspect. Okay, in every aspect of life. Okay, and this is also service. Each and everything, in each and every thing is going in this world is services provided by the one entity to another entity in different manner. In terms of education, teacher provided services to the student listen carefully, student provides service to the teacher. When you go to buy anything, that people give you a fruit, you give them a money, that means services is providing both a manner. When you go into a service, you provide your service, company and government give you money, this is also a service from both the side. Okay, when you provide them something, any people, let's say you do not take money, whatever you have to provide voluntarily, you do not take money, you do not take you can say their service. Let's say poorer people are sitting, whatever you have money, you have food, you provided them and just walk from here. So you see that people not give you something, but very important dimension is automatically open your mind, and it is a service provided by the creator to you. So each and every moment, if you think that when you give something to someone, service is not provided by that person is you, it is a very wrong understanding, because whenever you give something voluntarily without thinking about what is give back that person in return to you, so it is a very beautiful thing, and in this manner dimensions is opened by the creator and you get more multiple times than what is rewarded in that task. Okay, very few people are understanding, because it is a subtle dimension. Very few people focus on the understanding the subtle dimension. They are only focusing on the understanding the gross aspect of a life, but not focusing on the subtle dimension of life. If we focus on the subtle dimension of life, each and every moment of life, if you open one dimension in your mechanism through whatever manner, then it is the ultimate goal of your life. Because if you open all the dimension, then your body is like a wall in which spores or infinite numbers of spores, and your body is very light. That means you can transit from one area to other area without any obstacle, and this is the purpose of life. We make our life so thick or so thin that even air can pass completely from one area to another area, and through this we are liberated. And when we opening dimension through different means, through service, through giving, through providing services, through taking services, through all this in both way, we are opening dimension. Because let's say someone is wanting to tell you something. For example, let's say someone is wanting to tell something because they experience it. If you are not listening, you are not you can say not listening the important experience of a person who want to tell you. So it is the you can say fault of a listener, because you have if person is voluntarily by their choice providing your service, and if you are deprived from the service, so you have to pay enough attention on it. But nowadays you know that many people are suffering from the health problem, education problem, life problem, but they are not listening to people who are aware, who are conscious. I know that many people are misusing their knowledge, their power, their money, but there are people who are existed who voluntarily without any expectations provide your service so that you live a good full-fledged life. Okay, money, power, knowledge is nothing. Devotion, dedication is everything. If you are dedicated towards your task, to serve the humanity, this is the ultimate, you can say, awareness which is thriving within you. Because if you do something in exchange of something, it is not a service, it is a deal, it is a trade. It is good in a business but not in a service area. So we have to understand it. Service are also vary from a gross to subtle. We have to understand the subtlest dimension of service. In business, exchange happen, trade happen, it is a different types of service, but we have to touch the core of the service. That means providing in businesses, if you are not in return, if you are not taking money, then our business is just stop there. So it is a different kind of service, but and on your mechanism level, at whatever level possible, if you provide service without thinking of what is giving back to you in return, then that is the ultimate goal of our life. Because what you do, see, what we come in the world with open hand, we go with a closed hand, we go in the out of this world in open hand. That means we are not taking something from other planet to here, and when we are going back from here, we are not taking anything. That means we are coming open hand, go open handed, and whatever we get, we are already in a profit, and this money and these resources are provided by the creator. Everything whatever we do in this world is we take help of the creator. Your raw material is provided by the creator, sunlight is provided by the creator, water is provided by the creator, air is provided by the creator, fruit, vegetable, even everything is made up of the creator. Okay, so you have to understand the core aspect of life, core aspect of the creation, and dedicate your time and life for understanding it. If we are just running behind money is created by us for transaction, for, you can say, so that smooth trade activities are going on smoothly. We do not have to stuck into it. In any process, you have to involve completely, but do not entangle into it. When you got entangled, it created a problem. Okay, pay attention on it, understand it, apply that knowledge in your life in every arena, not only in one arena, in every arena. Apply that knowledge in your life and live a good full-fledged life, not for you as well as for your nation, for your state, for your region, for the world, for the whole creation. Okay. In terms of service, we know that only human beings are not providing service. All other life forms are also providing service. With the trees are providing us fruit, providing us leaves, providing us branches, providing us vegetables, providing us grains. Sun is provided us energy, provided us solar flare. Moon is provided us energy in the light, a different types of dimension. Stars are provided us a different types of dimension, like seeking, so that we can see it, perceive it, and go beyond and beyond. That means each and every entity, be it physical, not physical, subtle or gross, everyone have a capability to open a different aspect of dimension in your life, and all other are serving us. So we have to devoted toward themselves, dedicated toward themselves, and give what we can do in a exchange in a best possible manner. Okay, monsoon is happening, rain is going on, weather is changing, flower is blossoming, earthquake is happening, tsunami is happening. Okay, sunrise, sunset, moonrise, motion of other galaxies happening, motion of cluster is happening, higher energies are playing. Everything is the play of the creator, and it is, they set up this, you can say, stage so that you go on a stage, perform on your full potential, and realize the sophistication of your mechanism. So everything which is going on in the creation is a, you can say, a doorway of liberation. When you open that door, you go to the liberation stage. So first of all, we have to find the doorway. Doorway is present everywhere. You have to just become conscious, aware, and open the doorway, and try to open all the doorways so that your body become very fragile, or you can say very thin, or you can say boundary which is created by you become very thin, that at last it is automatically dissolved and you got liberated. And it is the very important point. And all types of tools are provided in the nature. You have to just aware. Many people are also give you can say give tools and technologies so that you can hasten this process, because if you want to do it alone you can do it, but it take a time. If you want to do it in a fast manner, that many tools technology are present in the world on different location. Okay, so we have to first understand the creator's mystery, our mystery, what is created by us, sync each and everything, and then try to solve our problem and enhance our life in whichever arena you want to do. Okay, just go into the forest, look at the river, look at the mountain, look at the tree, look at the birds, look at the waterfall, different things are forming there. Everything is a tool, everything is a technology created by the creator, so that you go there, pay attention on each and everything, conclude something, understand something, sync your mechanism with that, and then you realize the, you can say, importance of physicality. When you meditate there, you realize the importance of non-physicality, because whatever in terms of physicality, everything is made up of the 5 elements of existence. If we take command of that, we understand everything which is physical and made up of the 5 elements of existence. If we want to touch the non-physical dimension, it is only possible with opening different dimension of our mind. So if we go on a place which is, you can say, not so much disturbing place, but it is a peaceful place which are enhancing your mechanism to open different dimensions, then through, by just sitting there, by keeping your body posture in synchronization with the creator's creation, then you are capable of knowing each and every energy which is functioning within you or that place, or as well as higher energies which are functioning on you from the different places. In this manner only we want to know, we understand environment, ecology, biodiversity, science and technology, art and culture, history, geography. Everything is a different subject, but the core of each and every subject is we want to know physicality, we want to know non-physicality, we even want to know everything what is happening in the creation. In spirituality, we want to know ourselves, we want to know the whole creation. In philosophy, we want to know something with the help of thought. In science, we want to know something with the help of logic. In geography, we want to know planet Earth in its full form. That means every subject we want to know something, and if we add on everything, that means that thing. So at last our ultimate goal is we want to know everything, because something within our body, something is present within our body which want to expand and try to limit, try to break the boundary of physicality, try to break the boundary of non-physicality, and try to mingle with the whole creator. Okay, and it is the ultimate goal of each and every life form, each and every atom, each and every entity, each and every energy. They want to break the boundary and mix up with all other things, so that you understand that what you concretize as a physicality, what you concretize as a creation, is everything dissolved, because we are created the boundary. Actually boundary is not existence. A very good example of it, from the space, when you pay enough attention on planet Earth, there everything is look like just a beautiful blue planet. Forests are there, waters are there, lands are there, everything is. But when you go closer and closer, you think that people are divided it into a boundary. That country, this country, your region, my forest, your river, my ocean zone, your ocean zone. It is created by the human being. But as you go up, you know that these boundaries are get dissolved, and after some point of time you see clearly as a planet Earth. So this is the ultimate lesson in life of the human being. As you go, as you see everything in a gross manner, it look like its boundaries on every places. When you move from gross to subtle, and ultimately understand the subtlest dimension of the existence, subtlest dimension of your life, then all types of boundaries are automatically dissolved. Okay, because it is created by the human being. If human beings are conscious, if leader of the all people are conscious, we created boundary for administration purpose, not for dividing the people, not for abstracting the people. And for that we require that human being become a conscious, human being or become aware, human being or become you can say devotional, so that they respect each and every atom. Let's say if leaders come, they, you can say, withdraw they, you can say, just open the border for everyone, then there are no social element who are not aware, then they created a problem, and it is very difficult for handling. If we open the border, then let's say there is a less administration chance. If you open the border, chaos like situation is coming. So first of all, we have to create an atmosphere, a situation where most of the people, or you can say all the people, are become conscious and aware. They perceive everything as a part of themselves, so they do not harm anything. They just want to live as a good full-fledged life on the planet Earth, and for that it requires the awareness of the human being as well as awareness awareness of the leader also, because if leaders are aware, all the problems are hastened. If people are aware who are not on a leadership position, it take time to solve the problem, but people who are on a leadership position, not in a government or private, but by their own also, if they are on a that position, if they you can say act on anything, because they automatically acquire necessary tools and technology for solving the problem, then our process become hostile. That's why it is very required that first of all we have to aware leader, we have to create a conscious number of leader. That leader, let's say in one leader, if in under one leader 0.5 billion people are working, so in that manner 16 important, we have to first become 16 conscious leader, then people who, then each and every leader create a conscious group within themselves. So in this manner we are going and reaching to the you can say outermost, or you can say remote people also. So we do not have to just one go try to create a conscious planet, conscious human being. No, in a phase wise manner. First leaders, let's say first try to create 1,000 conscious leader, then put some number of people within each and every conscious leader. It is the responsibility of that conscious leader to provide you can say services, tools, technology, awareness program to that people, and in this manner this cycle is going on from top to bottom, and our aim is we reach to the poorest of the poor people, not only in terms of money, in terms of knowledge, in terms of power, in terms of education, in terms of business. Poor does not mean in terms of money, poor also means in terms of power, in terms of money, and in terms of not opening dimension and realizing things. Many people think that rich means businessman. No, rich means human being who understand their mechanism in a best possible manner. Okay, because when you see what is going on in the world, okay, business people worship creator, because they know that creator is the source of everything. Security personnel or security leaders worship creator, political leader worship creator, educational people worship creator, sports people worship creator. Each and every human being worship creator, because they know that this is the source. Without from that source many dimensions are opening, but this is the source. We do not have to respect, you can pay attention or devoted to our source. If we are devoted to our source and understand the root of each and everything, all other things are automatically resolved. We do not have to do anything extra in this regard. Okay, so I hope you understand the whole idea of service. There are many dimensions are left, so I try to do this task in open other dimension in different video, but from today's discussion, that's it. And I hope you understand different dimension of services, and you by your own, not me, by your own you can think of different services. There are many things, but if I recorded and if I tell, this lecture become a long, and also I do not have a time because I have to go somewhere. So through this video just understand what I tell you, different dimension. When you watching this video, or after the video ending, try to understand and perceive different dimension, which you see every human being is capable of. I am a human being, I pay attention on it, perceive something, and I tell you. You are also capable of recording the video and put it on a YouTube so that other people listen to you. And for that you have to require that make your mechanism on a awareness on a updated position, so that you are aware and you can conscious about what is happening in the world. If you are just randomly talk, it is not good, because it mislead the people. That means you are speaking just by reading. No, see or speak by your experiences. Speak anything by your experiences. What you see, just put it here as the way it is, without any filtration. If we create filter, it is like obstruction, like a hindrance in our path. Okay, so everything just put it in a as the way it is not problematic for you as well as not for you. Because if you can say download data in a real form and process it and put in a filtered form, it is problematic for me also, because it put a lot of pressure on my mind and create a hindrance in the development of my mind and opening different dimension. And if you listen, it also create hindrance. So first of all, or the you can say core philosophy, not philosophy, you can say core idea in this each and every video is the truth. We are working on the level of truth, without filtration, without false you can say information. What I perceive, I tell you as the way it is, in whichever manner possible, and try to deliver it in the best possible manner, whatever resources I have. Okay, so my humble request is, go where go travel, meditate, perceive different dimension of existence, experience it. Okay, because the importance of each and every lecture is you become aware, you become conscious, you become sophisticated, that then each and every atom, so that each and every atom live a good full-fledged life. I am a human being, so I try to explain you with my perspective, try to include this perspective in your life, and then spread this knowledge in the whole creation, so that everyone, animate, inanimate, simple to complex, everyone aware of it and live a good full-fledged life. This is the purpose of the creation, this is the purpose of the creator, this is the purpose of the creator, and this is your purpose, because you are providing service to the human being. Creator provide you a service and choose you as a representative for delivering important things with the help of your mind in the world. Because we know that when we want patent on something, it is on our product, it is on intelligence, it is on our intellect, it is on different physical entity. So intelligence is one of them. Everything is provided by the creator, and the best one is you. You are the peak of the evolution. So try to understand, perceive, and try to create awareness within you, so that anything is not missing, with your mechanism is not able to, or your mechanism are not missing anything. Your mechanism is capable of exploring anything, perceiving everything, and deliver a good service to the humanity, to the creation, to the atoms. So I hope you love it, you enjoy it, and gain some perspective, some knowledge out of it. So namaskaram, thank you.